All right, we're looking at question 15 here. It wants us to provide a perspective drawing of the enantiomer of 2R3S123 trichloropentane. All right. What I'm going to do is actually start with a nice little condensed structure. 1, 2, 3. Chlorine, chlorine, chlorine. These are going to be my asymmetrical centers. And what I'm going to draw is actually the 2R3S, and then I'll turn it into an enantiomer. All right, so I have a perspective with a pentane, and this N location is going to be a chlorine. On the 2 position, I'm going to have a chlorine, and on the 3 position, I'm going to have a chlorine. Now, I didn't draw them with wedges or dashes because I'm not sure how I want to do them yet. All right, so on this first location, I'll number them on my condensed structure. I have that going to be my high priority, and the hydrogen that's not drawn is my low. And then I have a carbon and a carbon, both tied. Carbon's next thing is a chlorine, both tied. But this carbon with 2 hydrogens is not going to be as high as that with that hydrogen, or that other carbon off there. So I have 2 and 3. All right, so here I'm going to go from 1 to 2 to 3. Now, that is clockwise, which is what we want in that 2 position. So I want the hydrogen in the back, therefore this chlorine in the front. All right, on the second position, just so I don't have any visibilities with the ink, or I guess the third location, I'm going to do this with purple. That would still be my high priority. This would still be my low priority because they're both higher than or lower than the carbon. But this would be 2 because it's a carbon with a chlorine compared to a carbon with a hydrogen. So I'm going to go from 1 to 2 to 3, which is clockwise. But I want S, so I'm going to put the hydrogen in the front and the chlorine in the back. All right, now this is not what I want. I actually drew the actual 2R3S. So to get this to be its enantiomer, put those there, and I just reverse those 2 locations.